What is up, guys? My name is Mark Sanmaria. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the RC vlog. Today I'm going to continue, actually I've already continued building my TRX4 kit, but I am going to build a little bit more, and I'm going to give you an update on what I've found so far and things I want to talk about. So let's get started. So the first thing I noticed that was pretty freaking cool is you don't have to mount the servo horns. So all the servos come with the horns already mounted. Let me show you. I say all of them, but the small ones. See, they come with the horns already mounted, and then they have all the horns or all the servos labeled. So that was one of my things that I was a little worried about, is trying to get the trim right on my servos whenever I put them in for the locking diffs. So that's actually pretty freaking cool. So I've already finished the center transmission. So that was the other thing I was curious about. I kind of knew how, I had an idea of how the transmission worked because of the old T-Max transmissions. If you remember the old T-Max transmissions with the reverse gear, there was a little, basically like a little arm that would move back and forth on the gear, on the drive shaft, and it would lock either reverse or forward. Well, this works a very similar way. So the servo basically moves that gear back and forth, and it turns it to first or second gear, which I figured that's how it worked, but I wanted to know more about it. What I really wanted to know about was how the locking diffs worked. So on the Traxxas car, on the Traxxas TRX4, you have these cables that look like almost like brake lines on a bike that go into the diff. And I always wondered, because this is kind of the first time Traxxas has done something crazy with the diffs like this. I guess they did it with the Summit, which don't have a Summit. I need to get a Summit. That reminds me. But I wasn't sure how that worked. So it works very similar, which makes sense. Very similar to the 2-speed transmission. But the little arm, it basically pivots, and when it pivots, it moves the gear in and out. And when it moves the gear in and out, it locks and disengages the diffs. So what I will say is it's actually a lot simpler than what it seems it would be. And also the gear that moves, that engages and disengages the diffs is metal. So it's pretty freaking stout. And I'm pretty confident that it would take a lot to strip that out if you're trying to lock diffs like in the middle of a climb. So the diff locking stuff is really legit. However, the part that goes from first gear to second gear in the transmission, that arm that does it, it is plastic. So I could see, and it has a lot of play, which you can tell, like I can move it that much without it actually turning the drive shaft. I've heard of people hard shifting, meaning they go hard in first and then shift in second and will hard shift in the second. I guess you could do that, but it is plastic, so I think eventually it would break or wear. So I'm a little concerned, or I'm not concerned, but I would be a little careful when shifting really hard with your transmission. But in regards to locking diffs, man, they're legit. I'm really impressed on how it's put together. So the other thing I'm not a huge fan of with the kit, which I get why they did it, is these gear covers. Like, they have cool gear covers. They have red ones and they have chrome ones, but they put the gray one on there. I'm not a big fan of the gray gear cover. I went ahead and ordered I think the chrome gear covers look the best, but not a huge fan. I got them ordered. Not a big deal, but it's there. Oh, another thing I like about this kit is not only do the shocks come assembled, the turnbuckles and linkages come assembled. That, I know if you've built a kit, you know how it is building the turnbuckles and linkages. It's kind of a big pain in the butt. But they're all put together, and there's no way you can screw up how far you screw them in and out, because they stop right where they need to be. But you don't even have to do it. It's freaking awesome. So far, the instructions have been great. Besides that hiccup with that gear, which everyone knows about that gear. And I actually got some feedback from some people who have built this kit and didn't have a problem with that bearing not fitting in the gear. So I did just get one of the few kits that had that problem. But the instructions are super intuitive. I not one time was worried that I might have been doing something wrong, or I thought I read something wrong. It was perfectly fine. The little millimeter tape measure type thing, ruler on the bottom, helps a lot to know what screw you need. Also, I started to use, this is actually kind of cool. I never noticed this. So there's a step in here that shows, okay, so here. So when it tells you to apply the grease, let's see. if you can see that. Okay, so when it tells you to apply the grease, I noticed that all the little grease drops were green, and I was like, okay, that's just to show that you need to put grease there. But no, the actual grease is green, which it's thin, but I went ahead and used it anyways because I don't want to waste it, and it's there. So I figured I'd give it a shot. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's green. So the step I'm on now is building the chassis, which here are the instructions for the chassis. What I think is going to be cool about the chassis is after you put all the plastics together, you'll actually have the chassis put together there. So I'm going to go ahead and start that step. I was going to do a time lapse of me doing that, but I don't know if y'all want to watch it. Actually, I don't know if y'all want to watch me do it. I'll probably just do another video showing you guys an update with more of it done. But I've gotten everything I needed out of this kit. I really wanted to know how those lockers worked. I wanted to know how the center transmission works. This is a really good build so far. So long you don't run into that problem with that gear, everything has been seamless and perfect. Before I let you guys go, first off, I want to thank all the subscribers who've subscribed to my channel, who are watching my videos. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the videos. If you have any suggestions on videos that you want me to do, let me know. I will not be posting a RC vlog this weekend, so I'm probably going to post this one tomorrow, which is Friday. But Saturday, I'm actually leaving to Las Vegas for a friend's birthday, so I will not be posting an RC vlog this weekend. So bear with me. You'll probably go 3 days without a new video, but when I start posting videos, I am going to vlog the entire time I'm in, I was going to say Shreveport, in Vegas. So you guys are going to get to see what I'm doing in Vegas. I'm not going to show everything because what stays in Vegas, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but I'll show you guys where we're staying. We're staying in a really cool spot. We're staying downtown. A lot of people don't know the difference between downtown Vegas and the Strip. Downtown Vegas, in my opinion, is a lot better. So the next few vlogs, when I post one, next vlog will probably be maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. And those are going to be probably not RC vlogs, but they're going to be fun vlogs. So make sure you don't miss those. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel. And if you like this video, hit that like button. But anything else, guys, just see you next time. Dude, that is such a bad... I still don't have my exit out. So, subscribe to my channel, like the video. See y'all next time. Thanks, guys.